Well, I think I've droned on long enough.
I just heard what happened. I wanted to offer my condolences to the team. Quark's loss is a true tragedy. The man was a hero. Brave, honest, kind, and humble to the core.
What a load of bullshit.
Hello, there's Master347. They're exciting playthrough of Dark Souls. And last time we also a township where I got invaded quite a bit. Out a few of my invasions. So yeah, like I said, once I got over the NPC invader there, just go harder and go for the town. Because again, it's a hot spot for invasions. I don't think you don't get invaded, which is in the chasm of the abyss. That's the extent we're going to. But you never know. But let me have a look, see. I did a few upgrading off screen. Basically, I actually decided to fully upgrade a crossbow. So I used my time slab on that instead. I was thinking of using a war weapon just to get a trophy, but I actually wanted to experiment with a certain crossbow. But one thing we are going to be using here, which is the exact reason why this piece of equipment even exists, going to be down here, is the silver pendant, which deflects dark magic. This is for the boss of the area. It's exactly the reason why this exists. It's not just to fight the dark spellcaster or two, it's actually for the boss. So I'm going to have that equipped too. Also have my bow here and arrows, just for good measure. And actually I'm going to equip the ring of fog for this section. And I'm going to be human as well. Actually, no. I will be human, but not until I've activated the shortcut. Yep. So I can bypass these guys. So I'll just do that. But here's the next area in question. Oh, and there's also a crystal lizard around here, if I can get it. Chasm of the Abyss. Okay, let's see. It's around here somewhere. There it is. Got ya! There we go. Not only is that the last twink crystal lizard in the in the DLC, it's the last crystal lizard in the entire game. We've got more now. No more after that. But okay, yeah, this place is a hot ground for a ton of spellcasters. So we need to look very careful. We'll have the Ring of Fog here. Yep, I can see him. There's a lot of them right here. It's for good reason. They're all actually guarding something very important. Luckily they're in a right distance. And with the Ring of Fog, I went to hit him, but you want to try and go down at a time. You can tell with those red flashing dots. I think on the very back is the spellcaster. Let's just go these out one at a time. There we go. Really? Huh. I was going to have the Ring of Fog on. Interesting. That's hilarious. I don't think it'd be this good. But yeah, I think I have every ring in the game. The Ring of Fog is the absolute best, simply to help you get past enemies and stuff. That's not all of them. There are others. Yep, over there. You don't want to fight these guys all at once because there's a spellcaster at the very back, and yeah, you don't want to pace off of that against that. Oh, this one actually managed to aggro towards me. There we go. So yeah, again, it's a good pace that's going for large titanite shards. Yeah, again, it's because of the Ring of Fog, so that must be why. Is that? I think I'm almost done. Is that the last one? There can be more creeping out somewhere. There we are. And there we go, that's all of them. But yeah, you're going to go with all those guys first. Oh, that's that dark fog move. Yeah, that's deadly. There's a ton of status effects and stuff. Yeah, but doing this, we get the dark bead. Yep, that's pretty much the best dark sorcery in the game because of how OP it is. You actually already seen it happen when I was killed against an enemy invader. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's pretty much like, think of it as like a shotgun. So it's crazy range. This is also a pretty dark place, but you really don't need a light here. It's nothing like the tomb of the. It's nothing like the tomb of the giants. And here is another enemy right here. Yep, these are actually humanity phantoms, and you've probably guessed it. This is actually the best place in the game to farm humanity, the absolute best place. Now you could jump down there, but don't do that just yet. That you go around here first. Now you probably noticed some weird fog down here. Well, we actually want to walk down here first, because it's actually an illusionable floor. Yeah, the floor is illusionary. And we see a familiar face. That is Alvina, the one who's in charge of the Hunter Covenant. Now if you follow her, she should take us to a familiar face. But also towards these guys. These are the phantoms. And the thing about these enemies is that, yep, mere contact damage, you get hurt by them. Which is the bad thing about them. There's a lot more of them that come soon enough. Oh, and there she is again. Yeah, these guys come in three sizes. There's small, medium, and large. And she disappeared again, which is odd, but that's because there's actually an illusionary wall around here. Yeah, you see, it's just by touch they can do damage to you. So that's why I'm along. However, though, very often they may actually drop the humanity, which is great. In this case, not me, because I didn't have the gold cover serpent ring on. But that over there is actually basically a shortcut. However, though, I mean, not a shortcut. That way actually leads to illusionary wall. But this is a shortcut right here. So that's one. I think the sole reason for this shortcut is not to follow those enemies again. Once you get the dark bead, there's literally no point in going there. There's a way to backtrack around there anyway. But here we go. This leads right here towards the Royal Wood. And it's the last shortcut in the game. So I'm going to actually backtrack and make myself human. And also change my equipment slightly, because it's just for that part mostly. Because now I'm going to change things up a bit. And I'm going to need different weapons and stuff to help me fight against these other enemies. So I'll see you guys then. Alright, I'm back. I got hurt a little bit, but yep, I'm human again. I changed myself a bit to have this, the Avabest, the Avalon. I made it a lightning +5 off screen, and also shoot lightning bolts. I also have the Havel's ring, so I can still do a quick roll. It's pretty heavy, but this is pretty much where Alvina was disappearing to. It's an illusionary wall. And the idea is it's pretty tough to see, but there's actually really a face right here. Trapped. Now the reason I have the bolt arrows and stuff is help me with the more bigger enemies, these ones specifically. So that does a lot of damage, and then I can finish them. Oh, then I can finish them off promptly. Oh, I'll get rid of you actually. There we are, like this. It's a bit safe because there's a lot more of them now. The thing about these enemies is that you notice, wait, there's someone back there. It looks like they need help. Well, you need to get rid of all of these humanity phantoms. Once we got rid of them all, we can free that person. There we go. And wait, that can't be. It's, yep, it's Sif. Once you kill his Trinity Phantoms, you save Sif, and he will drop this in return, the Cleansing Great Shield. It's actually an interesting item description if you want to read it, but basically it tells you that it's how Sif managed to escape the horrors of the Abyss, because, well, Artorius used his Great Shield to help protect him from it. He pretty much used all the rest of the energy to do it, Whereas it's worth it to protect his well, basically his faithful canine. So yeah, that's where the gravestones are. So there's more ways we can go. We can go all the way down there, but I think we need to go up here first, because I think there's an enemy up here. I'm trying to sneak up behind them. Yep, there it is. The caster. Got ya. Get rid of her first. You don't want to swing spells from all that far. That's just humanity. And then I'm going to go down here. This place is a very small area. Now, for doing that little side quest there, very small one, just to save Sif, you actually become an NPC summon later on. So yeah, these guys do contact damage, so as soon as you touch them, they actually hurt you. So yeah. So that's why you gotta be careful when near them. Oh, here they come. There we are. But yeah, this... I don't even have the gold colour serpent ring, and they're already dropping humanities and even twin humanities equipped. So this is the absolute best place to the game to get humanities. Easy if you're trying to get the chaos coming to a certain point. Or other places. It's just fantastic. It is the absolute best. Cannot deny it enough. And I think it's also the other reason I added that shortcut in. It was so that way you guys could easily go down here and grind with these guys. There we go. With that, you get the Black Flame, which is the last pretty much optional spell I get in the game. The Black Flame is actually a pyromancy. It's like Great Combustion, except again it adds physical to your damage, and it pretty much obliterates, and I mean obliterates, stability over PvP. Anyway, let's go here again, and this time we go up the other end. But yeah, the phantoms aren't tough if you just act on them one at a time. It's when you're pretty much bullied by them constantly when it gets tough. Oh, yeah, I already got rid of you. Yeah, so that's why you want to go down there first. So that's why you want to hop all the way down here. There's all these humanity phantoms, because there's a lot of them. Yep. All of them, we have to take them down now. Just focus taking them one at a time. It should be just fine. Just act them a bit at a time, like so. You should be okay. If there's like a big one, like another one next to it, you might want to, you know, be a bit safe and use your Vayner crossbow. But you see how awesome it is. Like, 3 shots straight away. But yeah, it is the absolute best place to farm for humanity. It is the best. There's no contest. It's actually the best way in the entire game if you have the DLC. Oh, I see what you did there. Oh, you clever little... Oh yeah, I grow those guys. Just take a bit at a time, you should be okay. Man, this gargoyle helper is really powerful. Hellbird is also good, but has a thrusting attack. And only a downward slash. It does have a downward slash, but only oh whoops. But only if But then when you're running, I don't want that. So there we go. I actually want to run around here first. Ooh, I think it's around here. Was it around here? Actually, there's one more thing I want to get, which is actually a titanite slab. Where's the slab? Yeah. Oh, I think it's around here. Oh no, that's the help me carving. No, where's the white titanite slab? It must be further downward. That's the last carving you get. So if we drop down here. Huh. Where do you guys come from? Where is the titanite slab? It's around here somewhere. It must have been a lower level. But yeah, I remember there being a white titanite slab around here. But at first I went through this whole area. I actually called some phantoms for help. Yeah. Kids weren't sure about it because this place looked a bit eerie and stuff, and they really didn't number on the boss. Like, they just destroyed the boss like it was nothing. Even though all those phantoms I summoned, and player phantoms, really increased enemies' health, it was like a brutal fight. Like nuts. Must be a lower part then. Yeah, that must be it. Sorry I'd be a bit lost and confused. This place is a little dark. But the good news is it's a very short area. We're almost done actually. Sorry about that. But I guess turning around wasn't all bad because I got rid of those other phantoms. I'm not really sure where those guys came from. I thought I got rid of them all. That must be around here then. Okay then. Be careful around here. It's a bit of a steep step because if he's going downhill again, you need to walk towards your death. So be a bit careful. No. Oh! Oof. You see that? I feel like I was falling down then. Yeah, you gotta be a bit careful. Ugh. Ah, I think this was it. Yeah, that's why I got confused. But here we go. Look behind you first. Get 2 humanities. Try jumping off. Ah, that's a bit of a shortcut. If you want to do that. But I don't want to do that just yet. Because actually we'll look around here first. If you go around this side, you will get... Ah, this was it. The white titanite slab. There we are. Found it. So you can jump down there if you want. But I'm going to go around here instead. But it doesn't matter either way. There was the slab. See, if I had the gold cover this serpent wing equipped as well, they're probably dropping a lot more humanities, but I saw they already got quite a few. So yeah, it's like the best place in the game to grind, the absolute best place. Like, see, that's what sucks. They actually go right through you. They can easily stun lock you to death, which you don't want. So that's why you gotta be careful. There we go. Solve a hero. Alright, we're done. Now if you did that side quest with Elvina and stuff, basically what we just did there, when you enter the boss fight, there should be a summon sign there, and that summon sign will actually be Sif. He'd be a lot smaller though, it won't be his big version. But here's a really fun thing you can do. Now it says here, weakness projectile. Now if you look very closely, you should see a few red dot eyes there. It's a little hard to see, but if you had a really good longbow, and also feather arrows, combined with the hawk wing, you could shoot and actually kill the boss from far away. Yeah, you can actually do that. Or you can actually weaken him. So if I actually shot through arrows that specific red dot point, it's very hard to find, but it is there. Then it'll actually take damage even before you go through even after you go through the fog gate. So it's really funny. I might actually do that if I don't do well against this boss. But alright then, make sure you have your healing items and stuff. But you actually want the silver pendant. Definitely, because oh, there we go, someone actually wants to help. Eternal Warrior, is that a 4? No, we're going to be alright in our own, but you can summon guide if you want. A lot of people usually like to help during this boss fight, so don't be surprised if you got a few NPC phantoms, I mean not NPC, player phantoms helping you out. But yeah, you definitely want this, the silver pendant, because this can block black magic. And you want to do that halfway through the fight. Also, I'm using some projectiles as well. This is why I also have the Hover Wing, so I can quick roll as well while also dodging. And I guess also a bit of pyromancy for good measure, because, what the hell. Long range attacks, they never hurt. But okay. Let's go on through and start the fight. That hand looks familiar. The very same hand that dragged us into this world in the first place. But here's the guy responsible. Yep. The person the source of the abyss spreading. Here he is. Now the thing about this boss is, don't get greedy. Oh! Like that. Yes, I did it. I was trying to summon the phantom, which I did. Just in time. I need your help, buddy. Yes! Now, you can only do this if you actually helped out. Oh, jeez. Yeah, the thing about this boss is he's really aggressive and likes to attack you a lot. There we go. Oof. So yeah, that's the thing I watch out for this fight. See? Likes to combo you like there's no tomorrow. So having a high severity shield can also help. This is why a lot of people like to summon. Oh, I hate that move. I just enough severity to get through. Now be careful. When he loses about 50% of his health, what will happen is he'll start using all the dark sorcery spells we got. I rolled too late. Yeah, getting the dodging down is a little tough. You gotta be a little too late sometimes to dodge, because he likes to stagger a bit while in air. But luckily I have a side stability shield, just in case. And his attack sets are annoying because the thing is, he staggers between each combo, so it's a little bit tougher for you to dodge through. Oh! I'm not doing very good during this fight. Oh yeah, you can't cut off his tail to get anything, so don't try and do that. Oh! He does that 50%. He does that, that's when you need to start worrying. Oh jeez. Sif's almost dead. Ah! He's at 50% now. He's going to start using magic a lot more. Alright. Not gonna work, buddy. Yep, that's why I have that silver pendant on. Oh my god. That was bad. That was really bad. That was the dark bead attack. I'm doing right so far. Oh, whoop, that's his combo. Yep. That's the combo move I hate. Oh, I was lucky there. Oh, thank you, high stability shield. He's almost dead. No, no, you don't. Got ya! Whew. So yeah, that's what makes this boss tough, because, well, he likes to combo you to death. Here we are. Ah, only get the full. But there we go, you get the soul of manus. And look! It's the Princess of Dusk. You probably noticed that when you tried to go to her after you got to the DLC, she wasn't there anymore. That's because this monster was the one that grabbed her. But once you killed this boss, you get his soul, you get 2 humanities, but you also free her. So yeah, she's still in a pretty solid state. But you did it! We're doing the DLC. Well, I actually didn't need all those bolt arrows. Huh. I wasted a ton of my souls on that. Huh. Oh well. It was just something different. So yeah, that's her basically going through an ordeal after being sucked by manus. Yeah. But afterwards, after going for that, just activate his bonfire. Now we're pretty much done with this place. Yep. Although we have beaten manus Father of the Abyss, unfortunately we haven't delayed the inevitable. This place is still pretty much doomed. However though, if we walk back towards the Lost Sanctuary, we will now get a reward, which we only get if we decide to actually help with the mushroom out, pretty much the Elizabeth mushroom. They get invaded at all. I guess it's not a good place for invasions. Anyway, we go through here and talk to her.
I have awaited thee. Thou hast rescued Princess Dusk and rid us of that terrible primeval human, even halting the spread of the abyss. I salute the grandeur of thine enterprise. Please allow me to express my gratitude. I thank thee, as do we all.
With that I get 3 Elizabeth mushrooms. 3 of them.
I will remember thee. But I will keep thy story to myself. This is the best way, for thou art come from a time far ahead. No one will sing thy praises, but yet thy greatness shall live on, for it shall be my purpose to remember all thou hast done for us. Was thine eye glancing hither? Thou needst not hide thy wonder. I am a mushroom, after all. May the flames guide thee.
So there you get 3 little mushrooms. You see, it's pretty sweet. But yeah, that's why I have the silver pendant. It's to block the manus's attacks. He's only tough if you play a little too defensive, which I actually was. If it wasn't for my shield, I think I would have been dead. Having a high speedy shield and enough stamina to block most of his attacks. But when you have 50% HP less, yeah, you're going to need that silver pendant. But actually, there's 2 things we do with the soul manus. Again, we could just use it to give ourselves some souls. We can also use it to make a catalyst. Or, if you want the last sorcery, the dark sorceries, you can actually trade it with Snuggly. In exchange, you will get the Basura's dark sorcery spell. I might actually do that because that sounds more interesting quite being just making a catalyst. So I might actually do that instead. It's DLC anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh right, yes. One more thing. DLC sorceries of pyromancy do not contribute towards any trophies involving getting all pyromancy or sorceries in the game. In fact, I knew improved that because I actually got this pyromancy trophy after beating the Better Chaos again, the Fire Tempest. So yeah, and I got the Black Flame afterwards. So yeah, you don't need to get this DLC stuff with any trophies and all that. That's great. So there is one thing I actually do want, a few things I actually want to show off. First of all, I mentioned that if you did not get the other tail cut from the Sanctuary Guardian, that 2 more will actually appear. Well, I don't know if it appears now, but I think probably after the DLC. Go back to the, let's see, Sanctuary Guardian. Here we go. 2 of them should appear near here. There's 2 of them this time. And there's like they're close to each other, so you actually have to fight 2 of them. I'm not going to fight these guys though, even though they dropped their tails, because they already got the tail from the boss. But you can if you want to. They're not even that worth the souls. They only give you 3,000 souls each, so it's not even a lot by that much, really. There's really no point. So let's have a look. There they are, right here. There's 1, there's 2. So if you want to get those tails, and by all means, but you gotta be careful. There's 2 of them. One thing you could try and do, I guess, is if you go from the other end, sneak behind one of them. If you can do enough damage to the tail, like a lot of damage, you can probably just break it off straight away. You could do that actually as well if you want to. But you need to sneak behind him and do a lot of damage. But it shouldn't be that much really, because it only took me like 2 or 3 swings with the boss. And these guys are like the sort of the weaker version, so maybe it might take as long. But I need to do that though. One more thing I want to show off though. So meet you guys back at the Valley of the Dregs, because a certain item pack just pops out of nowhere. And I'm not really sure why. I'm not sure it's connected to DLC or they did something else during the game. But I'm curious to see what it is. I haven't touched it yet because I want to show you guys. So, I'll see you guys then. Okay, I am back. And, yeah, like I said, I found this randomly. I was going for the Valley of the Dregs. This is why I was trying to boost up my obsidian sword, basically. I was preparing for getting the dragon scales, needed one, but I found this sword pack that popped here now. Oh, it seems to be the witch set. And Beatrice Catalyst. I'm not really sure when that pops up though. If someone could comment below, or I might look myself off screen. But there we go. That's the witch's set if you're interested in that, so there you are. I'm not going to show off me trading with Snuggly to get a certain item, to get basically the Basura's dark sorcery spell, because you already know where Snuggly is, and there's really no point. I don't want to show it off because, well, you haven't seen that yet. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We've done the DLC now. We've beaten the Swatch of Black Dragon Calamite. The only thing left for me to do now is pretty much beat the game. So yeah. And I know there is also the arena as well, but but I don't think that many people actually use it for some reason, compared to just them invading you back in the town of Oslo and also a township. But I know about the arena, and it is get activated as soon as you beat Manus, Father of the Abyss. So, yep, I'm pretty much now almost done. Next time will be the finale, where we have finally dropped all 4 of these vessels, basically. All 4 of these are vessels, basically. The Lord Soul Shards and 2 Lord Vessels into, well, the Lord Vessel itself to go to the final area in the game. It's very, very short. A very short area as well. It's even shorter than the Cavern of the Abyss. A very short area. There's only 1 item set to get. However, if we did a certain side quest early on in the game, aka Solaire, aka Sunbro, because we saved him, I want to see now if we can actually summon him, and he in turn can help us during the final boss. That'd be quite interesting to see if that actually works. But with that, this is Master 347. Going to RPG the platformer. Stay classy.